A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Lifted in the air out to left. Ashe over to his right, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Gary Sanchez will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs. Yan Gomes strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? That means you have to be like a shark and attack when the other guy's bleeding. It's a great chance for them to take a commanding lead right now.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 2 full. The Red Sox lead it. Julio Richards will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Aaron Altair is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already. Julio Richards will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. High and deep to straightaway right. Altair ranging back, still going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one. Jose Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from Boston after this. Stepping in, Brock Holt. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Julio Richards. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 2-run shot. Addison Russell digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Hit out towards second. A dive. He's got it. He goes to first.
He's out.
He's out.
Oh, what a play.
Now
it seems like this has been one.
Jung Ho Gong comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Well, these guys fought hard right to the end. They got the tying run on base here in the 9th, but they couldn't get any further than that as the double play ball brings this game to a close.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 6-5. Good night from Fenway. The MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Julio Richards will be in the glow, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments. Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. He comes into this one with a...
Julio Richards will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, apparently...
Jung-Ho Kang will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Under it is Alonso, 2 away now. Travis Shaw stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Julio Richards is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Second baseman, Julio Richards.
High pop-up. Kang will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away. Julio Richards will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. Into the box, Alfonso Trevino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least.
Price pauses. 0-2 on its way.
Ball that's outside.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Sooner or later, the Orioles are going to have to find that key hit. pretty much eluded him all throughout.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Travis Shaw comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Julio Richards steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Richards.
First offering on its way. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, and the thing that's tough to figure here,
Julio Richards is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've cut this deficit down to 4. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, Chris Mendoza grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 5-3. Starlin Castro collected a total of 4 hits in the game, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 5-4. James Jung won his 5th game out of the bullpen, leading the Angels to the victory over the Red Sox 6-3. The Indians cracked 14 hits overall as they dismantled the A's 14-8. The Astros' third baseman, number 19, collected a total of 4 driven in, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 6-1. Kevin Kelton earned the win, his 4th this season, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 6-4. The Royals allowed 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 2-1. The Atlanta Braves combined for 10 hits as a team.
Just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Julio Richards is our focus as it's back to AAA for him. He was the odd man out when the big club needed a roster spot for a newly acquired player.
Well, you could say it's
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Julio Richards strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning.
Julio Richards.
High in the air out to center field. Moreno is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Julio Richards. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Designated hitter, Julio Richards.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Solo shot to right center as they take... Julio Richards digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Julio Richards will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already. He's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Dariel Alvarez gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk. Christian Walker comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they could. Julio Richards stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Moreno racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.